Howdy, I'm Steve Boltman, the women's swim coach here at Texas A&M, and I have the honor of introducing Julia Wilkinson into the Hall of Fame. Julia had quite an impact on our program. She was 23-time All-American, which I think is tied for the most in school history, 20-time conference champion, 2-time Big 12 Swimmer of the Year and the conference meet. She was part of our first 3 conference championships, first 3 we ever won in her 4 years. At NCAAs, we were 11th, 8th, 4th, and 6th. So that's quite an accomplishment. She definitely had a big impact into us succeeding like we did. As far as what stood out about Julia, she was quite the competitor. Early on in her career, she didn't have as much confidence as I think she should have, but the longer she stayed here, the more confidence she got. Boy, you could just tell watching her body language, the expression on her face. When she was ready to race, you didn't want to race against her, and we knew we were in good shape, especially against Texas. You know, she loved beating the Longhorns, which I think everybody appreciates. 2008 had a phenomenal year. You know, obviously she did some great things at conference at NCAAs, but we went to Canadian trials in 2008, hoping to make the Canadian Olympic team. Not only did she make it, not in just one event, I think it was 4 or 5 individual events, and which meant she qualified for a whole bunch of relays. After that, end of that summer, that next fall, she was having some shoulder issues, which turned out to be a slight labral tear, which, you know, maybe if she was just going to swim one more year, we could have gotten by, but she planned to swim on after 2009, and so we went ahead and got the shoulder surgery. It was tough, but she bounced back and then ended up winning NCAAs and qualifying for another Olympics later on. Julia was our first NCAA champion. You know, we had never had one before. She won the 100 free, and about 10 seconds later, we had another girl win the 2 breast. So to go as long as we did without winning one and then to finally win 2 in a row was pretty special. So she was our first there. 2-time Canadian Olympian, made top 8 in the 2 IM in 2008. School record holder at one point in the 2 free, 100 back, and the 200 IM. She still holds the 200 IM record at this point and a Canadian national record holder in multiple events. It is definitely my privilege to welcome Julia Wilkinson to the Hall of Fame here at Texas A&M.